Leverrier carried the Copernican system in his head and knew where to look for the new planet. We have seen an American woman write a novel of which 1 million copies were sold in all languages, and which had one merit of speaking to the universal heart, and was read with equal interest to 3 audiences, namely, in the parlor, in the kitchen, and in the nursery of every house. We have seen women who could institute hospitals and schools in armies. We have seen a woman who by pure song could melt the souls of whole populations, and there is no limit to these varieties of talent. These are arts to be thankful for, each one as it is a new direction of human power. We cannot choose but respect them. Our civilization is made up of 1 million contributions of this kind. For success, to be sure, we esteem it a test in other people, since we do it first in ourselves. We respect ourselves more if we have succeeded. Neither do we grudge to each of these benefactors the praise or profit which accrues from his industry. Here are already quite different degrees of moral merit in these examples. I don't know, but we in our race elsewhere set a higher value on wealth, victory, and coarse superiority of all kinds than other men, have less tranquility of mind, are less easily contented. The Saxon is taught from his infancy to wish to be first. The Norseman was a restless rider, fighter, freebooter. The ancient Norse ballads describe him as afflicted with this inextinguishable thirst of victory. The mother says to her son, "Success shall be in thy courser tall, success in thyself, which is best of all, success in thy hand, success in thy foot, in struggle with man, in battle with brute. The holy God and Saint Drotin dear shall never shut eyes on thy career. Look out, Sven von Ved." These feats that we extol do not signify so much as we say. These boasted arts are of very recent origin. They are local conveniences, but do not really add to our stature. The greatest men of the world have managed not to want them. Newton was a great man, without telegraph or gas or steam coach or rubber shoes or lucifer matches or ether for his pain. So was Shakespeare and Alfred and Scipio and Socrates. These are local conveniences, but how easy to go now to parts of the world where not only all these arts are wanting, but where they are despised. The Arabian sheikhs, the most dignified people in the planet, do not want them, yet have as much self-respect as the English and are as easily able to impress the Frenchman or the American who visits them with the respect due to a brave and sufficient man. These feats have, to be sure, great difference of merit, and some of them involve power of a high kind. But the public values invention more than the inventor does. The inventor knows there is much more and better where this came from. The public sees in it a lucrative secret. Men see the reward which the inventor enjoys, and they think, how shall we win that? Cause and effect are a little tedious. How to leap to the result by short or by false means? We are not scrupulous. What we ask is victory, without regard to the cause. After the Rob Roy rule, after the Napoleon rule, to be the strongest today, the way of the Talleyrand's, prudent people, whose watches go faster than their neighbors, and who detect the first moment of decline and throw themselves on the instant on the winning side. I have heard that Nelson used to say, "Never mind the justice or the impudence, only let me succeed." Lord Brougham's single duty of counsel is to get the prisoner clear. Fuller says 'tis a maxim of lawyers that a crown once worn cleareth all defects of the wearer thereof. Rien ne réussit mieux que le cercer. And we Americans are tainted with this insanity, as our bankruptcies and our reckless politics may show. We are great by exclusion, grasping, and egotism. Our success takes from all what it gives to one. 'Tis a haggard, malignant, careworn running for luck. Egotism is a kind of buckram that gives momentary strength